going.
Alright, what's up? This is Slip Stones from Wolfpack Clothing. We got TJ Hickey here. Just gonna ask him a couple questions. First question. Those that are just finding out about TJ Hickey, or maybe they don't even know who you are, can you tell us a little about yourself, age, did you play sports in high school, really anything you want to tell us?
Yeah, I'm TJ Hickey. I'm 24. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. In high school I played football, hockey, and lacrosse. And then I went to Union College, which is in upstate New York, somewhere around here. Are you guys close to Albany?
No.
5 hours?
Upstate New York, upstate New York. I played there for about half a year and they cut me. And then I got into music, and this is how everything started. So.
Alright. So tell us a little bit about the process of when you started rapping and making music, and when that process turned from more of a hobby to
I guess it all started as like a joke. I did it in like my friend's basement to just like pass some time, and then when I got cut from hockey, I started writing songs in like my dorm room because I was bored. And then I put some songs on the internet, and like I just like really liked doing it. Finally got to a studio, and it just slowly like builds from there over time. I wouldn't say there's like one specific thing that you do and you're like, oh, I want to take this seriously. It all kind of like builds up over time.
Mm-hmm. So this is your first time being on tour. You've been traveling for about 2 weeks now. What would you say are the crazy experiences so far?
Well, apparently they do all this cool shit without me on the tour, like going to strip clubs in Toronto. I think in general, like the whole idea that you basically don't sleep, there's no eating pretty much ever. You're just traveling all the time. You wake up, you do a show, and like the whole like back and forth, new hotels all the time. You're constantly losing shit. Like the whole experience in general is like just unlike anything you do when you're not on the road.
Alright, so dream collaboration, you got 3 hours in the studio, any studio you want, who's in the studio with you, what kind of music you making, who's basically your dream collaboration?
Better be Huey Mack and Futuristic.
Oh, we said dream, not realistic ones, guys. I would definitely say Drake. I would definitely say Drake. In terms of like where I would record it, I feel like where I record now I'm like very comfortable with, so I would probably just do it in the place that I always do back in Boston with like the same engineer and everything. I'm not sure what kind of record I would try to make. I guess I'd have to like talk to him and like see where everything goes, but definitely Drake.
So you, Drake, Quentin Miller, all in the studio, just
Meek Mill,
into it?
Yeah, get everyone.
That makes sense. What's the one thing your fans would never guess or know about you? Maybe we should let them answer that, actually.
I feel like there's not a lot that I like leave to the imagination. I honestly put everything like on the table like right away. I don't really have like many secrets, so I wouldn't say there's a lot that they don't know about me.
All right. So you're going out to the bar, you're bringing your own booze somewhere. What is your drink of choice? Like you got 8 hours left. What are you drinking all night?
I feel like that's like changed over the years. I used to be a huge like whiskey, like Jack Daniel's guy, and now it's like we drink Ciroc a lot. So probably Ciroc.
So you letting these guys influence you?
Pretty much.
I would too. No, I would too. Right?
Whatever's in front of me, to be honest. I'm not like really picky about it. So.
Alright, that's one. So how do you prepare for a show? Is there any like specific routine that involves?
No, not really. I like to show up like a little bit early so I can like feel like the vibes of like the show and everything. But
you don't do nothing with your hair specifically?
No, I like to take a shower before I perform. That's been a tough time for this tour. There's not a lot of that. But just in general, just showing up like a little bit early to like scope out the place and everything that's pretty much the only ritual.
What artists do you listen to the most? What are your favorite artists?
Probably Drake, J. Cole, Big Sean. Those are like my top 3 that are like always in the rotation. Then there's like, I listen to a lot of like country music, so Zac Brown Band, huge fan of them. Like Kenny Chesney, Sam Hunt. So I would have to say like my top 3 would be Drake, Big Sean, and J. Cole, but then it kind of varies into all different kind of things. So.
What artists influenced you to begin making music or influenced your musical style the most?
I guess like guys like Asher Roth and Sammy Adams and like all like the first white rappers were the people that like really put everything like on the map. But I didn't really have anyone that like influenced me besides like my friends and just listening to music and like just in general like enjoying making it. That was like my biggest inspiration. It wasn't like one person or one thing that really led me to do it.
All right. Future plans, projects. What can we expect from TJ Hickey in the future here?
Well, we have about 10 more stops on this tour. Then hopefully I can get back in. I'm gonna do a lot of singles. I just dropped the album about 4 weeks ago, Undeniable. And then other than that, just gonna start like cranking some singles out. Nothing too serious. Just take it one song at a time for now.
All right. Lastly, what is your advice to aspiring artists, if you have any?
I guess it's kind of cliche for what everyone says, but it's don't listen to what anyone else says to you. I mean, nowadays you have all these social medias where people pretty much say whatever they want without any repercussions from it. So just not listening to YouTube comments and tweets and like all that bullshit, and just believing in yourself, really.
Is that it?